Good morning students and welcome to the class today. Today we will start with chapter 3, which is working with MS Access 2007. So let's start. In this chapter, first we will talk about database. What is a database? A database is an organized way of storing information. It helps us to manage and access large amount of information quickly and efficiently. Example: unknowingly, we all use database in our daily life. We maintain our personal address diaries, wherein we record addresses and telephone numbers of our friends. We maintain the information alphabetically so that whenever any information is needed, we could browse and extract the information quickly. For time to time, we keep on adding new address and also updating the contact numbers and postal address of our friends if there is any change. All these operations that we perform, like adding, updating, sorting, editing, deleting, etc., are the functions of database. Telephone diaries, a dictionary, maintaining a list of students and their addresses, keeping their records pertaining to academic and co-curricular achievement, list of groceries in grocery store, catalogs in library, list of customers in a bank, maintaining employees' information in offices and organizations, etc., are the examples of different type of database. It is very difficult to maintain a database manually when there are hundreds and thousands of records, as the chance of committing errors increase. A computerized record keeping system is a collection of programs that enables you to store, modify and extract information from a database known as DBMS, Database Management System. It saves our time. Moreover, to a great extent, it reduces the chance of error creeping into the database. Therefore, data handling using DBMS becomes fast and efficient. Types of database. There are mainly two types of database. Flat file database. A flat file database refers to data file that contains records which have a small fixed number of fields without any structured relationship. For example, Microsoft Excel. Relational database. A relational database stores data in several tables and links those tables together to get a common piece of information. For example, Microsoft Access, Microsoft SQL, Oracle, etc. Structure of database. A database contains a specific structure to store data. Let us study about some basic terminologies used in a database that helps us in getting acquainted with functioning of a DBMS. Tables. Tables are the building blocks of a database. They store the complete data in a structured manner, that is, in the form of rows and columns. Every table has a finite number of columns and rows. Elements of a table. Fields. All the columns in a table are called fields. A field describes a particular attribute of all the records in a table. For example, the field that mentions the roll number of the table student will store the roll number of all students. Records. The row in a table are called records. A record contains the values for all the fields that belongs to a single person or an entity. For example, when we enter data of all the fields such as roll number, father's name and marks for a given student, it creates a new row in a table which is called record. Data, a set of characters that represent a valid value, is known as data. For example, queries. A database stores vast amount of data, but queries helps us to retrieve and filter data based upon some conditions. Queries are also used to perform actions such as deleting, updating, etc. on the data based upon some criteria. Forms. Forms are the user-friendly interface that facilitate the process of entering data in tables and queries. A form has an attractive interface that accepts data from the user and forwards it to the corresponding tables or query. Reports. Reports are used to display selected data in a printable format. Reports collect the summarized data from one or more tables, queries, and organize it in a printable form. DBMS stands for Database Management System. It is an application software which is used to create, modify, and extract data from a database. It manages and organizes the records in the form of table. What is Microsoft Access? Microsoft Access is the most popular and powerful RDBMS, Relational Database Management System, that serves as an integral part of the Microsoft Office suite. It organizes data in the form of tables. It provides the facility to create relations between these tables by using common fields. A relational database enables to prevent duplicity of data. Another important feature of Access is that you can add, update, delete, view data, and establish relationship by using forms. Find and retrieve data in a desired way by using queries, and print data in a specific layout by using reports. Some other popular RDBMS are Sybase, Oracle, SQL, Structured Query Language. Let us understand the concept of relationship with the help of an example. Example, to maintain students' database in RDBMS, instead of entering all the records in a single table, we will split our fields into two tables having a common column such as roll number. Student information table. The student information table consists of information about students. To enter the details of students, percentage and grades, you do not have to enter all the fields in a separate table which have already entered in student information table. You will take only a common field in the second table. By making a link on this common field, you can retrieve the desired set of records from both the tables. Marks table. Notice that the values of the roll number field in marks table are the same as the value in the student's information table. You can define a relationship between both the table using a common field, that is roll number. In this way, RDBMS reduces the duplicity of data. Features of Microsoft Access. Access provides the facility to break large information into small parts so that it's easy to access the information. Data redundancy. Duplication of data is reduced. It increases the efficiency, speed, and flexibility in searching and accessing information. Access facilitates sharing of data. Different users can use the same data to extract data according to their needs. Access provides data security features and maintain integrity, which is useful to make your data more consistent and reliable. Access provides the facility to create data forms so that the user can enter required information in the respective field. It also reduces data entry error. Queries helps you to get information on a specific topic from the information stored in a database. Reports allows you to present the data in a meaningful and summarized manner. Components of Microsoft Access 2010. Before learning about the various functions of Microsoft Access, let us get familiar with the various components of Microsoft Access. Title bar. It is located at the top of the window that displays the name of a current database. Quick Access Toolbar. This toolbar is present at the top corner of the Access window. It contains the most frequent used command buttons. By default, it has 3 buttons which are Save, Undo and Redo. Ribbon. It contains various tabs, each with several groups of relevant commands. Some tabs appears when you work with certain objects like forms. Such tabs are called contextual tabs. Navigation pane. This pane is present on the left side. It displays the name of the object used in the database such as table, queries, forms, reports, etc. Navigation button. As the name suggests, it helps us to navigate through the record. The navigation button displays the current record number in an object. Object tab. The objects that you have opened in a database appears right above the work area. Clicking on any tab displayed the contents in the work area. To close the current tab, click on the cross button on the right end of the bar. Status bar. This bar is located at the bottom of the window. On its extreme left, it displays the name of the current view, and on its right, it displays 4 views button, which are datasheet view, design view, pivot table view, and pivot chart view. Creating a blank database. Microsoft Access allows you either to create a new database from scratch or create a database by using pre-installed templates. Access provides many automated wizards that helps in making a database, tables, forms, reports, etc. To open Microsoft Access, click on Start, All Programs, Microsoft Office, Microsoft Access 2010. When Access opens, you will find a backstage view on the screen. Click on the File tab and select the new option. Under the Available Template section, select the Blank Database option. You will get a blank database pane on the right that prompts you to create a file. Specify the file name in the file name text box. If required, you can change the path from the Browse button placed adjacent to the file name box. Click on the Create button. A new database will be created along with an empty table named Table 1 displayed on the title bar. A new tab that is table tools will be now visible on the title bar. Creating a table using templates. One of the easiest way to create a table is to use a template. A template is a ready-to-use database that contains various types of tables, queries, forms, etc. needed to perform a specific task. Click on the Microsoft Access 2010 button. The Backstage view appears on the screen. Now select Sample Templates category under the Available Templates. Access will display the list of all the available templates. Select any template from the displayed list. Here we have selected the student's template. The student's database task pane appears on the right side. Specify the file name in the file name box. Click on the Create button. Access creates the tables and opens it in a form view. Click on the Datasheet View button on the right side of the status bar. A new tab, Forms Tools, is now visible on the title bar. Select the Add Existing Fields button in the Tools group. The field list task pane appears on the right side. Select the fields from the list that you want to include in the student list. Drag the selected fields to the table and drop it where you want to position it when the insertion is taking place. By default, ID is defined as the primary key of students list. Closing Access application. After finishing the work in Access, click on the Close Database option in the File tab to close the current database. To close Microsoft Access application, click on the File Exit option. With this, we have finished with the topics. If you have any doubts, feel free to contact me. Be at home and stay safe.